James, honey, did something happen to you? After
Hey guys, Aaron here, how's it going? So yeah, something a bit different. Silent Hill 2, the director's cut. Now, I would say this is probably one of my favourite horror games of all time. Even possibly more, well, I still prefer Resident Evil 4, I guess. But the story of this, really great psychological game. But yeah, I haven't played this for a while, so I don't know how I'm going to get on here, but yeah, looking forward to it. This came out all the way back in 2001, something like that. Originally on the PlayStation 2. This is the PC version. I've got a few mods going as well, so you can run it in widescreen and have HD textures. So let's get this started. So we get two scenarios. The main one, which I'm going to be playing, plus... I tell you what, I don't think I ever played the Born from a Wish. It's going back a while ago. Darth Arak, welcome. How's it going? Hey there, Terry. So, like I usually do, probably won't be speaking too much through the cutscenes. But, yeah, during the gameplay, it's all good. So, action levels. So, I'm going to stick with normal. I think that's probably sensible. Riddle, I'm not great at riddles, but we'll stick with normal. It's just this creepy music. I think the music just really amps the atmosphere for this game. It's great. I tell you what, I've been to some toilets like this before. In fact, there used to be one in my town that maybe didn't look as grubby as this one, but quite similar. Hey Leo, welcome.
Mary, could you really be in this town?
Mary is, this guy's called James Sunderland, I believe. It's his wife. He's come searching for his wife, Mary. So we got a photo when she was still healthy. Can I actually select that? It's getting used to these controls as well. They all seem a bit backwards.
restless dreams, I see that town, Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you.
Special place. Okay, so nothing too creepy yet then. Let's head to the car. Okay, so we can run. It's always a good sign. Okay, so we have the map. So how do we look at the map? So that changes the camera. Okay. So we want to get up to Rosewater Park, I guess. Can we... Okay, so it's sealed off over there. Old Silent Hill, 50 miles away. Bizarre. This was the thing with the original Silent Hill. I really enjoyed it. It came out on the original PlayStation. But the problem is, even on the PlayStation, I found it very old school looking. Don't get me wrong, this doesn't, you know, it's not a looker, this game, but it still is pretty playable, whereas the original Silent Hill only ever come out on the PlayStation. And, yeah, for some reason, never really got remade. This got like a remake on the Xbox and PS3. They totally screwed it up, though. It looked terrible, so... I'm playing the next best thing, the PC. Okay, so we have a well. Saves. That's different. Okay, so we what was that? Free space. I don't even know how much space that is. That's a lot of space. 9 million? I don't know. There's just something about games with camera angles like this. I know quite a lot of people didn't really like it when the later Resident Evil games, they took away these cinematic angles, and fair play, you know, I do miss them. Just times have changed, I guess. Yeah, I remember, Darth, you know, I'll just call you Chris. Chris, I remember it just got such a slamming, didn't it? It's just for such classic games, they just screwed them up.
I'm sorry. I
No,
was
it's
just...
okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
It's a bit weird. Dramatic pause.
Yeah. I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But
Yes?
I think you'd better stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it. It's kind of hard to explain, but...
Is it dangerous?
Maybe. And it's not just the fog, either.
Okay, I got it. I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I really don't care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going to town either way.
But why?
I'm looking for someone.
Someone.
Who is it?
Could you be a bit more specific?
Very important to me. I'd do anything if I could be with her again.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry. It's not your problem.
I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
That's just a crazy woman. Just leave her alone. Mike, the high resolution kind of takes away from the effect of the fog. This game really was made with standard definition, totally. And that's what they messed up with the remasters, wasn't it? They kind of removed the fog. Don't get me wrong, I mean, I prefer to play in high resolution, which I'm doing at the minute. But yeah, I do see your point, but it's still foggy enough. So with the cutscenes, right, the audio might seem a little off due to, I think, it's coming from a different version of the game. I've installed some mods, so I think we're good. I think we're good. If I can get out this graveyard anyway. So we can't go up there. Hey Dogie, welcome. Thierry, I tell you what, it's a great game, but the audio or the acting is a bit cheesy. But apart from that, you know, that aside, it's, to me anyway, I love the game. Well, I loved the game. Whether that's still the case now, I don't know. But hopefully with this playthrough, I'll see. Infernal Serif, is that? Thanks for the follow, man. I think that was a follow. 1 second. It sure was. Hey, Eric. Oh, okay, so clicking down the left stick brings up the menu then. Still kind of weird. So can we actually have a look at those? Yeah, that was kind of like all before the time where they actually got someone to do the voices professionally, rather than like speaking to the team and saying, anyone up for doing a voice, you know, it might sound terrible, but who cares? all of the old games were like that. They just had some seriously terrible voice acting. The thing is as well, right, a lot of the old games, Turok as well was a good example. Lots of fog in it, but it really kind of adds to the atmosphere that you can't see more than like 4 foot in front of you. If a game tried to do that nowadays, people would probably complain about it, but it's ridiculous. So, okay, the map is saying I'm on the right path here, guys. Mike, I loved the original the 3 Silent Hill games. I loved to bits, right? And The Room come out. I didn't really get into that. I played it for a bit. It was too different. I tried some of the others like Downpour and Homecoming. I didn't think they evolved enough. The controls were terrible. So we can't go that way yet then. There must be a different route. I dread to think what's in those garbage bags. Can we get through here? No. Surely that must have... Can't we just climb it? No? Yeah, Chris. But a bit early to talk about the nurses. Anyway, what is going on here? So I can't go that way. No, we don't want to... I'm sure actually during parts of the game it'll just come up with the picture of his dead wife. It's supposed to like freak you out or something. I'm sure we need to get through that gate. How is another question. Power Drill Massacre. Terry, I'll have a look. I'll have a look. 40 and Biscuits, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. So, apparently I can't go that way, so, maybe I do need to head back to the graveyard. No, can't get into the van. So it just kind of looks like we're going back on ourselves here. Ah, right. No, we can't get through there either. So maybe I did need to go back and speak with that crazy woman anyway. Let's have a look around here maybe. No, we can't go into whatever that building's supposed to be. Let's have another chat.
What is it?
Oh. Nothing. Sure is quiet here, huh?
I guess.
Captain Obvious over here. I mean, to me, I must have been on the right track. There doesn't really appear to be much else in this graveyard area, except for some kind of pond. Not really the time to go for a dip, I guess. No. Now, if anyone has played this before, I mean, I've already played it. I remember quite a large chunk of it. So I don't mind so much with this one if people can throw me some hints. If you've already played it, of course, but... So that was just going back to where I come from. We don't want to be doing that. Yeah, Chris, the thing is, I don't want to be stuck in one area for, like, too long trying to figure it out. Is it just me, or do the actual, like, footsteps sound a little bit over dramatic here? Kind of slightly disappointed you can't jump either. Right, we're back here then. So, this is really the only way we can go. Really? Okay. Turns out I was pressing the wrong button. Okay then, let's get a move on. I'm pretty good at doing stuff in games like that. The most obvious thing I'll totally miss. And yeah, apparently that was one of them. You kind of get too used to games right nowadays. Like, if I was to go up, if this game come out this year, right? If I went up to that gate, it would actually come up on screen, like press A to open, or... Whereas the old school games, they just dropped you in the deep end. It was just like, deal with it. Just let him catch his breath. So what do we have? We've got some kind of whatever that building's supposed to be. Flowers. get through there? No. Bit of blood. Who's that? Made a new friend, I think. Let's just chase after the scary looking creature. So I guess we kind of need to find a weapon around here somewhere, because I don't think I'm going to survive too long without one. Just continue following that blood trail. That's a lot of blood. It's kind of like The Sixth Sense. That film had loads of parts where you could kind of tell what was going on by looking at each scene. There was like a piece of red clothing or item in it. I don't know why they went with that for this, but what we got down here? A health drink. Nice. 2 health drinks. Hey there, Mr. Bad Plays, welcome. That's not creepy at all. So if I remember correctly, yeah, you kind of get this really weird distorted effect when an enemy is near. The radio, how could I forget? That's it, you hit him with a piece of wood. How do I hit? I'm just glad he's walking so slow, because it's actually a lot more difficult to... So we've equipped that, that's absolutely fine. Don't want to unequip. Oh. What? Okay, so we can arm the piece of wood. I just can't use it. What is going on? So it looks like all the joypad buttons have been mapped. Reload, unequip, use health. This is absolutely ridiculous. There's something not right with the buttons. Guess this is what you get for playing really old games. Right, so that arms. There we... What?
Is it dead?
The start button.
What the hell is it? It's not human.
The start button is actually the button to use the weapon. That's just ridiculous. This game really hasn't got it with me today. Anyway, so we know what that does. That's fine.
Oh, yeah. This thing broken? What the? I'd better take it anyway. I might need it.
Right, before I go any further than that, I'm just going to see if I can actually change the controls. Because that's just ridiculous. So, so what would that actually be classed as for the joypad? Okay. So where are we heading to? Rosewater Park up top. It's probably a very good idea I save here. Okay, so we can't go that way. Just make sure it is really dead. Never can be quite sure. Yeah, I think that's done enough. Okay, so we can't go up that way, so... I remember at times you can walk through sort of certain houses, but we'll stick to the main route for the time being. I mean, most of the enemies in the game, they don't really pose too much of a threat. Once you start getting the actual weapons, the guns and stuff. I remember it being a lot easier to get through, but whenever that does happen. So. Yep, that's not creepy at all. I'm going to write everything that I've learned so far. Maybe that will help you out somehow. If you're reading this, it probably means I'm already dead. Yeah, a bit more than dead. Okay, so we've got to go a different way. The door that wakes in darkness, opening into a nightmare. It's locked. Typical. So we can't go that way yet, so... should we go down Harris Street? No, that's blocked off too. bodies. Stick running down. Hopefully there's a... turn right here. It's like in Resident Evil, you can pretty much just run past a lot of the enemies, well, out in the street at least. Once we start getting into buildings though, that might change. Finally, it's locked. There was always like a bit of a running joke with this game where everywhere you would go, every door would be locked. But we have found some kind of note. I'll wait at Bar Neela's, okay. Guess we're going there next. Okay, right. Oh, I see. So we got to follow that arrow to get up to Rosewater Park, maybe. What's that symbol at the end of Martin Street? Right, okay. So I think that was actually one that I didn't go into or up. Now, I remember when Silent Hill 3 came out, a mate got it, and I remember we all played it, and while it is quite similar, you start off in like a bit of a nightmare, and then you wake up in a shopping mall, if I remember correctly. And I remember playing it for a while and thinking, it's alright, it's just... some of these puzzles don't really make too much sense. Eventually I went back to playing it years later. And again, it turned out to be one of my favourite sort of horror games, I would say. No, just a lot of garages. Back of the van. No. Oh, another body. Right. Okay, so we've got a gate here. So that would be on the map. We've got to go to Woodside. So let's get back down. So, how do we get into this place? Nice. So, let's try and use some of the first aid, because I'm on... That's better, we're back on green here. So again, it's a bit like Resident Evil, where you have your different stages for your health. Amber, red, green, or the other way round. No herbs in this one though, it's all medical kits or whatever. Oh, I remember this place. There's some pretty freaky stuff going on here. So, at least we seem to have a lot of health, so in my case, that's a very good thing. It's pretty dark, so I do hope you guys can see what I'm doing here. In fact, let's have a look and see if I can change the brightness. Okay, so let's get back in. Okay, something's stuck in the hole there. Yeah, it's kind of got a bit of a slow build-up, Terry, trust me. It's full of moments. It's more when things start to go a little crazy. At least we can actually see a bit better now. Right. Okay. That's better, right. Yeah, the developers definitely have like a thing with mannequins in this game, so just bear that in mind. Can we get through here? No. Lots of locked doors. Lots of them. And let's go through that. Okay, the scars from the past shall remove the nail that stops time. Will you push the clock? Why not? No. Probably because it is stuck to the ground then. The clock is stopped at 07:15 seconds. Faceplate is closed. It's locked. Can't touch the needles of the clock like this. Okay. So probably some kind of key I need. I'll tell you what I really need though is a map, because this entire apartment building is way too big. Back away. Okay, so we're back in here already. You know what, let's head back into the stairwell and take a look upstairs. Maybe there's something I need to do first. Finally, a door that actually opens. So, what have we got in here? Nice. Oh, we got a gun. Finally. For the time being, though, I don't think I'm going to need to use the gun. The plank of wood seems to be fine. The wall is pockmarked with gunshots. Fair play. Okay, maybe that is just it. Nothing in the cupboard. Okay, so upstairs, that was just for the gun. So there must be something down here I'm missing. Now with the gun, how much ammo do we get then? 10. Okay, so I might come back in a minute and use that, but there must have been one door. There's got to be one to take me somewhere else. Yeah, definitely come out. So she's like, it kind of looks like she's got legs for arms. Pretty sure that is what's going on here. Nice. That's it, just stamp on, well, I was going to say stamp on her head, but she didn't have one. So we're running pretty low on health at the minute. Of course it's locked. Nice. No, it's looking pretty grim. Let's head out. It is very easy to confuse yourself, I guess, with the camera angle. It's gotta be something else in there. Whoa. Okay, well that kind of does the job. We're good, we're good. Slightly claustrophobic. So it doesn't actually look like there is anything in here, except for the ammo, which surprises me. And we're back down here at the locked door. Great. Was there anything else downstairs that I missed? Oh, you've got to be joking. That's kind of what I needed about 10 minutes ago, so that's fine. We've got a map now. And a save point. Okay, so the annoying thing is, if I had this when I was going in the rooms, it probably would have marked things off for me as I was looking around, but... that was the way into the... yeah. So hopefully that's updated the map, yeah, cool. So that was where the clock puzzle was. So we can get in and out. We've got the circle down here. Not quite sure what that's all about. Okay, and those two doors we can't actually get to anyway. Yeah, I don't think that was supposed to quite happen like that. That wouldn't surprise me if there was stuff like hidden behind photos or pictures. So maybe having a good look at all of that stuff's going to help here. Apparently not though. Ah, hang on. So there's garbage stuck in the hole. Maybe can I go back down? Maybe the garbage chutes further down. Don't think I tried that. Can't say I actually saw a garbage chute, but maybe outside? Worth a try. Ah, I thought I just discovered something then. Obviously not. That's ridiculous. Yeah, it's locked. Hamza, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Trying to figure this out. There's something I am not quite getting right here. And yeah, I've pretty much tried every room so far. But there must be something I'm missing. So we've still got the clock up top. There's got to be something to do with it. If I remember correctly, and I mean, this is going on memories from many years ago. Once you do the clock, you get into room 209 and you can kind of move on. So, that's locked. Yes. I'm sure there's something to do with the TV as well. No, we can't get into the cupboard. Right, so we've got the clock. So yeah, I need to grab a key for that, definitely. Oh, hang on, what's this? Henry Mildred. Okay. So, what's that? 9 o'clock? 2 9. Okay, so that kind of maybe is a clue to once I can actually move the clock face, whenever that's going to happen. But in the meantime, I guess I need a key still. I'm seriously dangerously close on health as well. That is not good. So yeah, I mean, my way of thinking here is I need to grab a key from somewhere, unlock it, and then I can do that puzzle. But until I get that key, What's on the phone? Can we get through? So that definitely is a point of interest. And he's dead. Thankfully though, the save point wasn't that far back, so we'll just head over. Anyway, right, let's give that another shot. Ah, okay.
Ow! Hey, wait! Damn it.
Okay. So somehow we need to get that key. Not quite sure on how to do that, considering how long it took me to even find the key. All I can hope is that's actually like triggered another part of the level to something to happen. No, been it. I just can remember there being something with the TV in one of these rooms here. Something going on. No TV. Nice. Okay, finally. Finally, we have a signal that we can progress. There we go. That is what I remember. Yeah. Finally, room 202. So 202, we're back over here. That's fine. I guess this was before the days where, you know, you get too stuck for too long and the game would constantly remind you what you need to do next. I mean, to some people, you know, they like to get hints, that's fair enough. But on the same page, it is kind of nice that the developers have actually left you to figure all this stuff out on your own. Okay, so what we got in here? Some cages. Nice. I'll be taking that, thank you. Let's use that while I can. So the small bottles, I don't actually seem to give you much back. It's the bigger ones I need to kind of come across. What we got over here? Go on, get your hand in. It's all about those keys, right? So, yeah, this is going well. Right, let's go back to that clock. Back up there. Okay, we'll unlock it and we'll be good. So going by what was over on the walls, so I think the little hand was on the 9. Take a closer look over here. Henry Mildred Scott. So Okay. Nice. Let's use that. So where are we now? So we should be able to... is there a gate over it? Yeah. So I'm hoping we can grab the key now. That should just be around here somewhere. Don't particularly like the sound of that. Stay back. Let's just leave him alone. Pyramid Head, the legends, the one and only. I love this guy, he's awesome. Ah, we're good, we're good. Was there really nothing else in this room then? Apparently not. It's just, I don't know about you guys, but when I play a game like this, I'm like checking everything out. Even if it means me going back in and double checking, because knowing my luck I'll miss something. So there's the key at the end there. It's not exactly the best shot. Fire escape. Typical. I don't like it when they fall down to the floor. They're very difficult to attack at that point. No, I think we've just got an empty room. Who are these over here? Okay, so we're in a completely different part of the building. Before I venture off there, let's take a look just in case there's another map or... No, not even a save point. Canned juice. Is that gonna give some health back? Let's give it a go. Oh. It's a little bit random. Out of all the things, canned juice. So maybe that's... maybe I've got to give that to someone at some point. Right, so if I head back in via that entrance, and I'm pretty sure the actual key I've got, I know where to use that. But let's double check, make sure to save. And there's so many times in my life I wish I had a save point. Would have solved a lot of problems. Right, okay, so we've got the fire escape right down the end here. Maybe down the other end. Yay. That's really weird. I remember seeing a building when I was just driving around, right? I saw a building with a door on the outside. I never really understood why. Maybe like it's here, there should have been a fire exit. Lovely. Yeah, just stick your hand down there. Be fine. What we got? A wallet. Some kind of memo in it. 13. This is like the type of game where I do actually probably need to be making notes. Can we... let's just write that down in Notepad. You actually used to get instruction manuals. At the back of the manual there usually was like a blank page, so you could actually write down some of this stuff. 13, 02, 11, 12. Oh, but we can't forget the arrows as well. So 13... Hopefully, I got that right. Yeah. I'm surprised anything survived being down that loo, though. Is that honestly it? Ah, okay, we got safe. So we want to go forward to 13. Back to 2. Try that again. So let's get to 13 first then. So on to 2. It's way too sensitive. Way too sensitive. Right, 13. On to 2. Gleeky Gaming, thank you, man, for the follow. I definitely am having a bit of an issue here changing between the numbers. Every time I press left or right on the D-pad, it is just shooting ahead, which can't be right. So Maybe if I use the cable for this one. 13. No. Eleven. It's like the worst combination lock ever. I don't think that's going to work. Forward to 2. To 11. To 12. No. It's not having it. I guess that is one of the downsides of older games. They just don't always work quite right. Yeah, Terry, I am switching. I'm for the first one. I mean, I'm starting off on 13. It's telling me just to choose 13. That's what it just said in the wallet. But I was also wondering if you had to press a button when it's in place, but no. So I'm going clockwise to number 2. Anti-clockwise to number 11. And then to 12. Okay. All that for handgun bullets. Yeah, I was pretty sure I was trying that. I think this game just has it out to get me. Right, anyway, so we don't have a map, I know. Let's use up some of that health. Excellent, so that's refilled me. Totally this time. got to run out to run an errand, so I'm going out. I left the house key with Uncle David. You know where he lives, don't you? The key is in the room near the first floor staircase. I'll be back as soon as I can. Go watch the place while I'm gone. So, first floor staircase. Just check down the other end of there. Okay, so we can't go that way anyway. So let's go back to the stairway. What are they? Some kind of spider. Yep, I'll be taking that, thank you. That? Not having much luck here, am I? Just get out, get out. Okay, so this is where I come from before, so there's too many corridors that are looking too similar. We definitely need to come across a map as well. Oh, what's this? Something written on the desk. 3 bright coins in 5 holes B. At one end sits seducer of she. The wind from behind the woman doth play. The formless one null lies furthest from they. The old one beside the serpent since not. 'Tis the prisoner's left that he doth rot. There is a line of 5 1-inch round depressions set into the table. So 5 coins. I need to find 5 coins. Are you joking? I've had enough difficulties getting this far, but we have a save point. Let's use that. One thing you could get away with as well on the older consoles is, even though the resolution wasn't great, I believe Mike mentioned this earlier on, but nowadays everything looks way too crisp and clean, and I just think this look, it's not perfect, don't get me wrong, but this look really does kind of suit the game. Let's just try and figure out what to do next. So, that's fine. We're not that far away. At least there seems to be like a decent amount of save points. They're not spaced too far away from each other. There's still something going on with that. The garbage chute, though, I'm sure. So we've still got that key to get on the first floor. Surely that was the first floor. Double check there's no maps hidden around. Apparently not. Let's read that again. If it'll let me. The key is in the room near the first floor staircase. Ah, what's that? Finally, right. So first floor, so maybe 108, 107, something like that. Finally, a decent map. Was locked, wasn't it? Yeah. Ah, something was holding the door. Looks like the lock it. Okay. So I'm assuming, yeah, it's in 108 or 109, but how I get in there, that is a whole different game. Let's just save it while I can. There's well games nowadays with autosave. Got to remember to always manually do it. So if it is supposed to be in 209, again, I can only assume that something needs triggering first. What that may be, I haven't the faintest idea. But, just going around in circles there. So what, we got the save point. Can we get back in the other building? Did I miss something out here? Let's have a look. No. It's just, I mean, it's been a long time since I played this, but I could have sworn you needed to do something else before getting into that other apartment block. But, I mean, looking at what I've done... No, that's just the outside section. The fact is as well, I guess a lot of newer games you get kind of used to just pressing a button for it to automatically use an item. Really? Right. Let's go and see what's down in the garbage disposal. Finally. Okay, so that's one of the coins. That's the old man coin. Some gossip magazine. The police announced today that Walter Sullivan, who was arrested on the 18th of this month for the brutal murder of Billy Locane and his sister Miriam, committed suicide in his jail cell early on the morning of the 22nd. According to the police statement, Sullivan used a soup spoon to stab himself in the neck, severing his carotid artery. By the time the guard discovered him, Sullivan was dead from blood loss. The spoon buried 2 inches in his neck. What a way to go. An old schoolmate of Walter Sullivan from his hometown Pleasant River said he didn't like the type of guy who would kill kids. Is there a type that you would look like? But do remember that just before they arrested him, he was blurting out all sorts of strange stuff. Like he's trying to kill me, he's trying to punish me, the monster, the red devil. Forgive me, I did it, but it wasn't me. The schoolmate then added, I guess now that I think of it, he was kind of crazy. Fair play. Well, whatever the case, we got one of the coins. What's that? 3 down to go, I guess. 4, yeah. Bear with me 1 second. Right, we need to be on the other side. A Frankenstein broccoli gratin. No worries, Eric. I think I'll stick to the burger I had for lunch. I'm sure it tastes nice. Hey there, Leon. Welcome. This game is seriously confusing. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Right, so let's continue upwards. Right, so we're back on level 3, so let's head up there. Okay. Lots of paintings, nice. You... So easy to miss keys in this game. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so that was a courtyard key. Now, the only place I can kind of think to use that is on that locked door on the other side of the building. Could be wrong, but I guess we'll find out. Leon, yeah, a bit of Silent Hill. I've been wanting to play this for a while. I didn't expect to have as many issues as I have done today. For a start, the buttons on my joypad are not the best configuration, but they'll do for the time being. Thankfully, I haven't really come into any massive boss fights yet. Thankfully, the weather over here, it's definitely calmed down a bit. We've had a bit of rain the past couple of days, so today is actually the first day I haven't used the fan, which is always a bonus, saves on the electric. It's not creepy at all. Baby pram in the middle of this empty swimming pool. Excellent. Kind of hoping I come across some more health around here. Just take a look around first. Oh, come on, give me some health. And just to make it even more confusing, they're gonna just throw in some extra exits or doors around the place. Oh really, Leon? Well, happy birthday to Lily. I hope she got something good. Okay, so where are we now then? So, back in... This looks all new to me. That didn't sound too good. Let's pull it out of its misery. Oh, okay, some more ammo. Now, was there anything I missed in there, though? Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, we still got 101 to have a look in. There. Where's that coming from? Oh, it's this guy. That was a little awkward.
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Do what?
I didn't do anything. I swear. He was like this when I got here.
My name's James. James Sunderland.
Eddie.
Eddie. Who's that dead guy in the kitchen?
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't kill anybody.
You're not friends with that red pyramid.
Red pyramid thing? I don't know what you're talking about. Honest. But I did see some weird looking monsters. They scared the hell out of me, so I ran in here.
Well, I guess this place isn't too safe either. What happened here anyway?
I told you, I don't know. I'm not even from this town. I just...
You too, huh? Something just brought you here, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
Well, whatever it is, I think you better get out of here soon.
You don't say.
You're right. What about you?
I'll leave as soon as I'm done here. Eddie, be careful.
James, you be careful too.
I mean, how calm were they there? It's like everything is pretty much falling down around you. There's monsters everywhere, and they're just like, take care. You know, it was nice meeting you. Okay, so we'll leave Eddie alone. He didn't look too good, did he? What we got here? More ammo. Excellent. My joypad's really messing around at the minute, guys. Okay, so I'm pretty sure there's nothing else to do in this room. What's going on? Oh, the joypad seems to have a mind of its own. It's just doing its own thing. There we go. You know what? Bear with me. Yeah, the thing is, right, so the voice acting, as I said earlier, is pretty cheesy. I'm not going to lie. But the whole story as a whole, especially later on when things start getting really crazy, that's where what kind of really draws you into the game. I'm going to grab a different joypad because it just keeps disconnecting all the time. Just give me 1-2 minutes, something like that. Cheers. Okay, let's give that a go. I mean, it also goes to show how far games have actually come over the years. As well, how many refinements have been made. But when this originally did come out, you know, people didn't really complain about it at all. You didn't really know any better. Right. Have we already been here? That is the question. Don't think so. Ah. Can we get through that hole? Yeah. Ah, oh, okay. This is back to where we were earlier. So that's quite good to know there's like a bit of a shortcut there. Oh, I see, right. We're still trying to find the other 2 coins then. Oh, can we get... Oh, that's the courtyard area. Can try and get to 109, I guess. What am I wearing? Shorts and t-shirt. The way it should be. It might be raining outside, but it's still pretty hot. Right. Are we even going the right way here? So... Let's get back through that wall then. Apparently so, Chris. Apparently so. I'm not a piece of meat. Ah, fine. Okay, okay. Hey Tombwarrior, how's it going? Welcome to hell. Jason Walker, thank you for the sub if you are watching. Appreciated. Right, so let's try and get to 209 because I'm sure there's still something in there I need to get. I left the house key with... It's this again. The key is in the room near the first floor staircase. So watch the place while I'm gone. That really isn't very useful though, to be fair. Tomb, nice one. It's a good feeling when that happens, isn't it? Nice one, man. Get out, get out. No, we've somehow turned back on myself. Nothing unusual there. Perfect. So let's head down. Just give me some health already. I'm sick of looking at the cross on the screen. Okay, so I don't think I've been in it yet. So we got some handgun ammo, nice. What about in the door over it? Finally, we get to see a bit of the story.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, I'm James.
Angela.
Angela, okay. I don't know what you're planning, but there's always another way.
Really? But you're the same as me. It's easier just to run. Besides, is what we deserve.
No, I'm not like you.
Are you afraid? I'm sorry.
It's okay. Did you find your mother?
Not yet. She's not anywhere.
Did she live in this apartment?
David,
building?
welcome.
I don't know.
So, all you know is she lived in this town.
What did you say? How do you know that?
Well, I just figured, 'cause this is where you're looking for her. How else would I know?
Yeah.
Am I right?
I'm so tired.
So, why did you come to this town anyway?
I'm sorry. Did you find the person you're looking for?
Not yet. Her name's Mary. She's my wife.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Anyway, she's dead.
You see my wife?
I don't know why I think she's here.
She's dead. What?
She's
The
dead?
acting in this is atrocious, I know, but...
I'm not crazy. At least, I don't think so.
You're crazy. You're both crazy. 100%.
I've got to find my mama.
Should I go with you? This town's dangerous. Now I know what you meant back there in the cemetery.
I'll be okay by myself. Besides, I'd just slow you down.
Just
What
leave
about
the crazy woman
that?
to walk off.
Will you hold it for me?
Sure. No problem.
If I kept it, I'm not sure what I might do.
Gee.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been bad. Please don't.
Wow. What just happened there? Don't ask. But the good news is I got a knife out of it, so I'm not going to complain. Extra weapons are always good. Yeah, Tomb. One jump to the other. Yeah, from Mario Maker to Silent Hill 2. The story is really weird, but it does kind of make sense. I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of a TV show called Twin Peaks. Last year, there was it last year or maybe earlier this year? There was kind of like a new series of it, and it's very similar to that. Stuff doesn't quite make sense. I'm not going to lie, a lot of it doesn't make sense, but even at the end of the game, but it's all really, really weird. Jason, welcome. How are you? Yeah, the music, Gleeky. I love all the soundtrack of this game. It works really well. I was really happy when the actual Silent Hill movie come out. I think some of it was used for that movie. But we won't talk about the second one because, well, the first one wasn't a bad video game movie. Second one just... Even hearing that Kit Harington was going to be in it and then watching it, it was just such a letdown. And I don't think we'll ever see another Silent Hill film because of that. Oh really, Tomb? Yeah, it could be something to do with Twin Peaks then. There's been a couple of games very similar-ish, like with the weirdness, but this one definitely definitely tops him. I think with Silent Hill 3, they actually made the story a bit more coherent, so it's just this one. It just leaves... It's always left a very lasting impression with me. What? Tomb, no worries. See you soon. You know what? Before I totally forget with this area, let's have a... It kind of looks like there's some first aid down there, but maybe not. Ah. Oh, what was that? A coin. I could just barely see that. So we've got the prisoner coin, we have the old man coin, and the snake coin. And still no health. But we did gain a knife, so... Oh, okay. I don't plan on using this as a weapon. So there must be another use for that at some point. I'm sure as well, during playing the game, there's so many different endings to this. And some of it, from memory, if you keep looking at the photo of your wife, then the ending will change somewhat. But also other items that you do collect along the way and things like that. I'm sure there was something in here, but apparently not. Maybe I already picked that up. Let's save it anyway. Now the problem is, I still need that 4th coin, and I'm not quite sure where that would be. Hey there, amazing Mr. Lemon, welcome. Oh, it was only 3. Okay, fair enough. For some reason I thought there was 4, so let's properly read that. Right, so we got snake, old man, and prisoner. At one end sits the seducer of she. That would be the snake, I guess. The wind from behind the woman doth play. The formless one, though, lies furthest from they. The old one beside the serpent sits not. 'Tis the prisoner's left that he doth rot. So maybe if I let's put the prisoner on first. Oh wow. So the serpent was on one of the ends. So let's put him over on the right. Hey bathtub, Rivoli, welcome. Yeah, I honestly haven't played this game for several years. It's pretty much like a blind playthrough for me. There's only little bits that I do remember, and it's a lot more difficult to find a way, find yourself around the place. What happened there? Do it. Excellent. Okay, so we've got a key. Yeah, where can I actually use that key? Linehouse. Yeah, I mean, games nowadays, they hold your hand all the time, don't they? This is like the complete opposite of that. They just dump you into the game. Figure it out on yourself. You'll get there eventually. And that's why the games, they were much shorter, but they would take you like 3 times as long because of the fact you spent so long just wandering around in a circle. Let's have a look at the map then. So let's try and get up. Let's go upstairs there. Oh really? See, number 3, I was talking about this earlier. I remember originally playing it. I got it shortly after I got number 2. And I played it for a bit. You kind of like in a big shopping mall, if I remember correctly. And I played it. I just kept dying. There was some crazy enemies in that game. Yes. Yeah, so I stopped playing it. And then about a year or 2 later, I come back to it. Actually, I love Silent Hill 3. The main character, I've forgotten her name, but she was, I don't know, quite a good character, I thought. The story wasn't bad either. So, what we got in here then? Not much. Did anyone else hear that? That kind of threw me off guard. Well, apparently there's not much in here except to get out the building. Finally. And we're back in. I am just so thankful there is save points pretty much everywhere. For the minute at least, anyway. Oh, we got another key. Apartment stairwell, right. What's with these weird little cupboards as well that don't seem to have doors? Right, I'll save that while I've got the key. Bathtub, no worries. I'll have to have a look at that monster randomizer. That's probably not something I would do, to be fair. I'd probably just play through the game normally, but okay, that works. Oh, okay, we've actually got a boss fight. Let's see how this goes. Now, I can't remember if bullets actually do much here. So I might end up just wasting them all, but just keep rebounding off his Pyramid Head. He's kind of got stuck there. How close was that? I really do need to find some health as well. No worries too. You must have edited that quick. Now the thing with Silent Hill is you do get put into positions where you might not have any ammo. If I remember correctly, some of the bosses you can just skip. You just kind of... Well, hopefully next time we get to get past that, but I'm sure you can get by without actually attacking him once. Perhaps lure him onto the platform that's further up and see if you can shoot the legs. Okay, so we've saved. That's all good. Oh, I just really wish I could find some health here. Ooh, that was close. I think it's the fact as well where the camera, you can't always see where he actually is, so it makes it a bit more... You have to be a bit more cautious than you normally would, I guess. I'm pretty sure he'll run away soon. Well, at least that's what I keep telling myself. Get out, get out. I was thinking maybe the light is what's keeping him still here. Oh, there we go. Tomb, I'll take a look. I must admit, I haven't been on Discord for 3 days. Hey, Super Adam. I'm hoping he has decided to leave me alone now. Where'd he go? There's just something about the air raid siren as well. That's super creepy on its own. So it looked like it was more just a time-based thing. Just avoid him for as long as I can. Please tell me we've finished with that entire section. That took ages. Hallelujah. First aid. Let's use that real quick. And hopefully there's going to be a save point. Save points somewhere, I would hope. But yeah, that is not the first time Pyramid Head's going to show up. He's kind of like the main baddie of, well, yeah, I would say he's the main baddie, but it's not quite what you think, if I remember. Painful.
You! It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who stepped on my hand.
I don't know. Maybe I did.
What's a little girl like you doing here anyway?
Huh? Are you blind or something?
What's that letter?
None of your business. You didn't love Mary anyway.
Wait! How do you know Mary's name?
Again with the weird, awkward cutscene. I do believe it's because I've replaced the movie files that there's some weird little issue going on there. But you get the general gist. They always have to get some creepy little kid into these type of games as well, don't they? Okay, so we can go up the stairs there. But now part of me is thinking, well, what was up those stairs? Eric, no worries. Okay, it was worth looking. Yeah, I mean, Tomb, you have to consider that this game is 17 years old. The cutscenes, as I did say, because the game's so old, someone else re-released a mod for it to make them full screen, the actual video. Obviously, it's got some effects of it looking awkward as hell, but yeah. I don't know what else I can say about that. See, I don't actually mind horror games. I don't really play as many horrors or watch as many horrors as I used to, but I do like it when a game at least has an interesting story to it all. Like with horrors nowadays, I just won't watch a slasher. You know, that I've seen them all before. Friday the 13th. Once you've seen a film like that, or Scream, Halloween, stuff like that, you know, they're the best of the best. And every other game, every other film with slashers, you know, they just chuck a load of college kids in a room or a house. Some killer goes round. You know, to me that's not fun. It's not enjoyable. But you start adding a bit more of a story to it, psychological or whatever, you know, it does kind of interest me. No, don't think I can do anything down there. Yeah, I was going to say 17. I would imagine it is older than you. Well, it looks like I'm not going to run out of handgun bullets anytime soon. Bonus. Now, usually it puts a red mark on the map where I need to go next, but nothing as of yet. Just a couple of dead ends down there. Yeah, there is bathtub. I mean, I do try and keep the channel PG. I think it probably just kicked off Nightbot a bit. Ignore it. I have made some changes to Nightbot because it does sometimes become a bit too strict. I do play quite a lot of different games on my channel. So, you know, when I'm playing stuff like Mario Maker, Mario Kart, someone comes into the chat, yeah, I've got to be a little careful with that, you know. Little ears are listening, stuff like that. Anyway, right, so I could just follow Nathan Avenue, I guess. Excellent. Reese's in the chocolate bars. I don't think they sell them over here in the UK. Reese's Pieces or something like that anyway. Let's head down this way. Nice. Can we look through the telescope? Apparently not. It's nothing much to see anyway. Just a lot of fog. No fishing. Yeah. I'm not particularly that bothered about that. Don't think I'd want to go fishing in Silent Hill anyway. Don't know what you catch. And Cameron Diaz's first acting role.
You're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend?
No, my late wife. I can't believe it. You could be her twin. Your face, your voice, just your hair and clothes are different.
My name is Maria. I don't look like a ghost, do I? See? Feel how warm I am?
You're really not Mary.
I told you, I'm Maria.
Sorry. I was confused.
Where are you going?
I'm looking for Mary. Have you seen her?
Didn't you say she died?
Oh yeah, 3 years ago.
How could you forget your wife died? Thanks for the follow, Bathtub.
Place.
And that's here? Anyway, I haven't seen her. Is this your only special place?
Special place.
Well, there's the hotel too, I guess. The one on the lake? I wonder if it's still there.
The Lakeview Hotel? Yeah, it's still there. So, the hotel was your special place, huh? I'll bet it was. Don't get so mad. I was just joking.
Doug step, yeah, it did kind of
It's
sound
not
like that.
way. It's this
It's like
way.
the record got stuck.
You're coming with me?
You were gonna just leave me?
No, but...
With all these monsters around?
No, I just...
I'm all alone here. Everyone else is gone. I look like Mary, don't I? You loved her, right?
James, turn around, walk away.
Or maybe you hated
Don't
her.
do it. She is
Don't be
crazy.
ridiculous.
So it's okay?
Yeah, fine.
He should just left her. It's only got himself to blame. Yeah, is a James right? To me, from what I've played this time, he seems to like have the mind of an 8-year-old. You know, like how you would just walk up when he walked up to that little girl, and how he spoke to her. It just sounded like how a little boy would walk up to another kid and just have a conversation. But it's there is more to the story, I guess, but I don't think it kind of explains that. Japanese game, I think even going back 17 years, they hadn't quite figured out how to do this stuff properly. So we're going to, what, up here, are we? I'm sure it was somewhere around here. Maybe if I run fast enough, she'll get stuck behind. Well, let's hope I am going the right way. Otherwise, I think we've got a very long run back. Sounds like a car. Slightly weird. We'll just forget about that. Let's go on. It just usually marks on the map, so I'm quite confused why it hasn't done it this time. Oh, the Bowlerama. Oh, okay, we're pretty much there. That's fine.
I'll wait here. I hate bowling.
I didn't come here to play, you know.
Hurry back, okay?
Pure cheese. Pure cheese. Even this place looks a bit dark and dingy. Right, let's have a... Oh, okay. Eddie's got a new little friend.
So what'd you do?
Where'd they get the
Robbery?
pizza from?
Murder?
Nah, nothing like that.
Huh. You're just a gutless fatso.
What'd you have to say that for?
I thought you said the cops were after you.
No, I just ran because I was scared. I don't know what the cops are doing.
But if you did something bad, why don't you just say you were sorry? Well, I guess I run away a lot too.
It's no good. They wouldn't listen. Nobody will ever forgive me. Did you find the lady you're looking for? What's her name? Mary?
I haven't even spoken to him yet. Why is he speaking to me? Got my own bowling alley. Nice. I don't know if you're still there, Bathtub, Rivoli. Sorry about that. I will change. I will change some of the settings on Twitch.
Yeah, I remember. But
Are you alone here, Eddie?
no.
Creepy.
Bye-bye.
Wait! Come back! Eddie, let's go after her.
Huh? Laura? But why?
Laura. Is that her name?
That's what she said.
This town is full of monsters. How can you sit there and eat pizza?
She said she was fine by herself. She said a fatso like me would just slow her down.
There's
Forget
never
you.
not a good time to eat pizza. Makes everything better. Right, can we take a slice? No.
Who is that
Apparently
girl
not.
anyhow?
I don't
We just
know.
said Laura.
All I know is her name. I swear.
He is not very useful. She went. I thought she wanted to go to the hotel with me. Oh, there she is.
Did a little girl run out of here?
Yeah, she was too fast for me. Aren't you gonna go after her?
Nah. Do I really have to?
Where are you going? This isn't the way that little girl went.
There is a reason why I want to go that way. I remember there's a car running, and I believe you can pick up an extra weapon on there. If I can get back over there anyway. There we go. There we go. Right. What's their problem? So where did she run? Down there? Well, I tried looking for her. I think I've done my bit.
She went through there.
Jeez. Gang, you can try. Try
Is
for
there
it.
any other way?
Yeah, there
No.
is. Right through there.
It's no good.
Surprise,
It's locked.
surprise. It's locked. Or is it? Good girl. What is this? I'd be like, who are you? What is happening right in front of me? Okay, let's go through. Oh, nice. Bit of music too. What a surprise. Another locked door. Have we got anything good in there? A broom might come in handy if I could use that. Surely there was more to it than that. How did she get there before me? I won't ask, right.
Over there!
Ah, is this the hospital? I think it is. Right. Yeah, there's some really weird moments with this game. There's a lot of doors. A lot of them. Ah, right. Hey, bathtub. Yeah, I do apologise. I need to have a look at Nightbot. He shouldn't have kicked you like that. The annoying thing is, I changed it all last week because someone else complained about it. I made it a bit more fair. Yet it's still punishing people for, yeah, silly things like that. Jeez. Now, is that a reference to Resident Evil with the typewriters? I don't know. Probably not, but it's still quite cool. Yeah, bathtub, I'll get that sorted. The potential for this illness exists in all people and under the right circumstances. Any man or woman would be driven like him to the other side. The other side perhaps may not be the best way to phrase it. After all, there is no wall between here and there. It lies on the borders where reality and unreality intersect. It's a place both close and distant. Some say it isn't even an illness. I cannot agree with them. I'm a doctor, not a philosopher or even a psychiatrist. But sometimes I have to ask myself this question. It's true that to us his imaginings are nothing but the inventions of a busy mind. But to him there simply is no other reality. Furthermore, he is happy there. So why, I ask myself, why in the name of healing him must we drag him painfully into the world of our own reality? Something else written by hand. I got the key from Joseph. It's probably the key to that box. Okay, so we've got a key. Nice. I do like a key. Right, let's... have we got anything different then? So we got the steel pipe. That probably is going to be more powerful than the wooden plank. Or at least I hope it will be. Tombwarrior, take it easy. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Right. So there's not much else in here. Might as well just save it again after I've grabbed the key. Oh, okay, we got more. His illness seems to be rooted in the fact that he believes he's guilty of causing his daughter's death. His symptoms suggest a psychotic break and a paranoid delusions. Normally calm, but has tendency towards violence when excited. Joshua Lewis, history of hospitalisation, as well as numerous assault, battery and other violent offences. He has a strong persecution complex and a tendency to solve things through violence. Extreme caution necessary. That's all good. I'm happy I read that, but I actually wanted to save the game. It doesn't want to let me save. What if I go around the back? Oh, we got some health drink. Nice. There we go. Drtache Gaming, welcome. It has been a while. Hope you're doing well, man. Something a bit different today. Delving into one of the classics. Well, I still think it's a classic. Definitely. Right, so... Can we go any further that way? I'm not quite sure. I think this is more like the calm before the storm at the minute. Has anyone ever actually done this? Like gone into an old building? I guess the correct way of saying it was urban exploring, something like that. I remember as a kid there used to be a hospital down near me, and one day it had all closed down because they were building built a brand new one, and we went exploring in it. It was one of the most creepy experiences of my life. Because we were wandering around this place, it was dead silent, and then you would hear like shuffling around, and crazily the amount of stuff they left behind. You still had like a lot of the pharmacy stuff, all the beds, the actual equipment, stuff that you would think surely they might as well use that for the new hospital. Apparently not. It's long gone now. They've turned it into a house in the state. Okay, let's look at our map. So we've tried quite a few here. There was a save point. This is quite a thing with Silent Hill. There's so many doors. They're always locked. Like you can see. I think they fixed that with later games, but it was definitely like a annoyance for a lot of people. So we just come right back to the beginning. So we got the examining room 2, and number 1 I guess. And we could go try for the kitchen. Or not. What about a door? I think we tried this. Oh no, that's good. How's it going, Drtache, anyway? Let's try. I don't know what's creepy. More creepier. The monsters or her distant stare in her eyes. Anyway, let's dispose of them. If she would get out of the way, it would be nice. Yeah, she deserved that. Interesting. So you can actually... She can die, and that'll mean game over. I'm trying to think now. Is this actually one of the first games with an escort mission? I always can remember stuff like Resident Evil 4 having the escorts with Ashley. A couple, what was that game? Not Shadow of Colossus. There was a similar one for the PlayStation 2, which you kind of had to escort another character around. Let's give that another go. Man, they take quite a lot of hits. Jeez. How many hits do these take? It was a good job there's some more handgun bullets. We seem to have quite a lot of them anyway, so it's not a big deal. Terry, no worries. Jeez, it's already 10 past 8. That's better. Yeah, Terry, thanks for watching. Have a good evening. What's left of it anyway? Right. As typewriter, I've got no use for this. Wait a minute. What's this? A sheet of carbon paper. Still stuck in typewriter. I know it. I know the number of the box, 7173. It can't help him anymore. The button key doesn't scare me, so nobody can stop who I am. I don't know who I am. Who I am is who I am is. I know some people that write like that. Anyway, 7173. I'm just going to jot that down just in case. Okay, nice. Shotgun shells. So I must be coming across a shotgun soon. Nice. Hopefully sooner rather than later. I think we're going to have to use some more of that health. Jeez. Caught me off guard there. I thought it was going to be empty. Right, can we swap over to a different weapon now? Let's go with the steel pipe. That's it. Come on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's dead. The pipe is actually a lot more effective than just a handgun at the minute, so... Just make sure she's dead. Come on, try it. Now, I can't remember if they respawn as you come back into the areas, so find out soon enough. We've already been in there. This will be a good test, actually. Well, there's still one dead in there, so... Nope, they're back. Unlucky. So what was that key? An eye is carved into the top of the key. A bolt is drawn on it in purple. So 2 keys I haven't a clue what to use for. Now is it a case you're going to have to select the key? No? Typical. Was that it? Okay, so I'm assuming you can get through that at some point, but maybe from the opposite direction. Assistant. Just push the bodies away. Right. Oh, okay, so we wrote down a code. I wonder if this is it. So, what was it? 7173. Strange. No, okay, that obviously wasn't the elevator for that key code. There was another elevator down here. What I probably will do is I'm going to go and try and find a save point, and I think we'll wrap tonight's stream up. Just got to remember where that save room is. There we go. When am I going to be back playing this? Good question. If I don't manage to get another stream in the week, I probably will leave it to next Sunday. And hopefully not run into any more problems like I did earlier on in the stream. But yeah, really enjoyed playing what I have so far. I can't really remember too much that happens after the hospital. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Any case, guys, thank you so much for watching anyway. And I will be back soon. Don't forget to follow me over on Twitch. And sub to me over on YouTube as well. Just get some updates when I will be streaming next. I also do have a Twitter account, ADH Gaming, which Nightbot always posts in the chat anyway. So yeah, thanks guys, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. See you again soon.